Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dragonstorm. I'm here to bring you another edition of Why Did I Buy? This one is on Thief, the newly released stealth FPS game from developer Eidos Montreal and publisher Square Enix. So before I get into it, let's just check the options. No, that's leaderboards. Let's check the options. Got a good... I'm liking the look of these options, to be fair. A good array of these, which I'm not actually using, so I can ignore that. Controller, good. Frame touch helper. So you got quite a lot of options here. It's unfortunate you can't change the controls for the gamepad, but that's unfortunate, and I'm just gonna have to deal with it because I would very much like to change at least one control because it annoys the hell out of me. Why isn't that look? Okay. So yep, standard stuff. You know, you have the option to turn Garrett's voice on or off. I like that. Game HUD, standard things, yada yada yada. You get the idea. It's general. Display, full screen is off, so I can actually do this recording. But other than that, yeah, everything's fine. I like that. They've included an FO view. I wouldn't say slider, but at the very least it got ticks. It goes up in increments of 5, but yay, I'm happy with it being at 90. So, without further ado, let us... Before I do that, actually... all unsafe yes. Just so I can show you this, you got the 3 standard difficulties, and then you got custom. This basically allows you to choose everything that you want. Like, no focus. Like, these are basically just, when you get on them, they don't stop it from being used. It's more a case of, but stealth takedowns are, oh, those are off. I see. Everything, this is, yeah, alright, I see. So yeah, you can basically just, ouch, that one's bad. But yeah, you can choose everything you want. I'm just going with the standard master because that's who I am. Before I bollocks, I've said this in a wrong place. But oh well. I can easily go back to the city and show you. Shoo. Loading screens aren't that bad for once. Pause. Return to city because I do need to show you this. And it's helpful that the loading screens give you tips, like they should do. So, let's get on with it. Standard Thief gameplay. Oh boy, these guys are where I'm here. Basically, stay in the darkness because you're a thief, you don't want to be seen. That is who you are. Hello. Deal with you in a bit. And yeah, so that's basically the premise of the game. You are Master Thief Garrett, who returned from being injured for a year, which happens at the start of the game. And it's basically you get back, and the premise of the game is to basically find out what happened to you while taking on thieving jobs, so that you can like survive.
Was that thunder across the
Right.
More like an explosion. It sounded like it came from the keep.
all those pipes going in
Right, yeah,
and out of
we're
it.
good.
I always said the Barons.
Right, so basically I'm gonna go through the controls. Controls are really simple, and it's really nice that they've done this because you have when you're behind cover, it doesn't work for everything for some reason, but you can do this. You can peek. Peeking is very effective for finding out where enemies are without being seen, for instance, and you can even change the peek cover. I see. You can do stuff like that, which is very helpful. You have the super ability, which is basically a very quick movement through wherever you need. However, it's pointless using it to get around because you do in fact have stamina for using it, and you will stop you will you will cover less distance. Its max distance is about 15 feet or so, give or take, but it's very helpful for trying to stay away from people, or for trying to get through people without them seeing.
I've something for all your nefarious needs.
I see. Do you really? This is the item shop, and this is basically where you can get virtually everything you might need. For instance, broadhead arrow, I have 5 of them. I'm not going to buy any more, although I probably should. Fire arrow, I don't have any of them. Water arrow, chalk, I think that's new from the old series actually, to be honest. I think rope is... A lot of these are... That is definitely new, poppy. And I'll explain that in a minute. But yeah, these two I think are new. Majority of these you will have seen in the Thief game if you played them. I'm never really a big fan of the old Thief game, but I do like this one. You can even sell them, which is great. I think that's a brilliant aspect. And then you've got your tools and your upgrades. Right now it's just upgrades. I'm sorry. I apparently have the hiccups and or burps. So yeah, you can buy tools and upgrades here, which are very, very helpful. And if you get this game, I highly recommend doing so, because it makes the game so much easier. Because the game is entirely possible without buying any upgrades, at least from what I can tell. However, it's very, very difficult, and I'll get by that as well. These are trinkets, and these are basically just little things to increase your health or your focus, or just little things like that. Like for instance, Lucky Coin increases maximum focus. That Dr. Dodo reduces the cost of poppies. I mean, I don't really buy poppies anyway, so I don't need that, but increases the health benefits of eating food. Just little things like that, and it's very helpful to you.
Until
So
next
I'll just go onto the
time.
map, and basically this symbol here is the shop. I'm also going to go to this symbol, which is the Queen of Beggars, because that you will need to know about that as well. And this is Ector, who is a guy who gives you missions. You look at the map here, it is quite obviously free roaming. You can access these other areas that are grayed out, and there are showing the map as it is does not necessarily mean everything is there. There are levels above that it doesn't show on the map until you get to that level. But yeah, that is pretty much that. So let's go visit the Queen of Beggars, shall we? The controls, going back to the controls. The controls are really, really simple, especially on the gamepad. I haven't played it on the keyboard, but it's incredibly simple. It's basically, it's similar to, I'm going to go with Assassin's Creed 4 type controls now, in that in AC4 you'd hold RT and you'd run, and then it would cover everything by itself. It's very similar with this, or better example would be Mass Effect, I suppose.
Bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, I'd say Mass Effect is probably better. No, actually it's not. It's not. No, AC4. I'll stick with AC4. But yeah, AC4. Hey, let me in. I'm in the wrong area. AC4 is basically you would run and it would automatically climb things for you. In this, it's very similar. You just hold LT and it will do that for you. New node, go to the new city. You can click little things like them, documents that are very helpful.
Ah, Garrett. I knew you'd return.
Ah, yes. Right. The Queen of Beggars, while I'm here, gives you donate gold. For instance, in this case 150, which I do not have, and she will give me a focused upgrade point, which then, when I go on it, allows me to upgrade these, and there are 8, and you can upgrade each of them twice. Although you start off with that one, I think. Yeah, I think you start off with intuition, so technically you only upgrade 15 times. So yeah, that is basically it. And each of these abilities, again, can help you, but not necessarily will help you. You can also pick up focus points, but in 3 chapters I've only ever picked up 1, so yeah. let's continue. I've shown you that.
I'll be here. If you
Yes,
need
I'm
me.
sure you will, you crazy old bat. There are, like I said, collectibles, which is something like this, which is very helpful for me because I get money off that.
Now, what do we have here?
And maybe I get money off that, I'm not sure. No, I don't get money off that, that's just a collectible. God damn it. But yeah, going back to it. It was basically, back to controls, basically you run and Garrett will do virtually anything, but this makes you exceedingly loud and makes you much easier to detect. You can walk, which is default thing, you don't have to press anything other than the left analog stick. And that will make you basically walk, and you're less easier to detect than running, but you still... But if you're trying to sneak up on guards behind this, you will have to move a lot slower than them, and they will escape you, basically. Yes, I would like to enter. And there is crouch, which is this. This is basically the best way to sneak around, because you can do it any way you want. And you'd get, basically... Well, you wouldn't be seen.
Wish there was a sloop stall nearby.
So yeah, there's that. Like I've shown you peek, I've shown you that. The swoop I've told you about is basically allows you to, you know, cover 15 yards. Really good thing for getting from cover to cover. But there's a lot more tactical. This game is very tactical. I mean, it doesn't come across like that, but it is. Oh god. The majority of this game takes place at night, which as a thief, well, with a game title of the name Thief, I would expect it to. However, I think it would, so far at the very least, I think it would help itself or serve itself better if it had, you know, maybe 1-2 missions throughout the game that are in daylight, just to, you know, just to really make it interesting. And you got these areas which are incredibly difficult to spot, because it took me, at a glance I just thought they were boxes, and I thought that this area that I'm going into now was completely, I thought I couldn't get into it for ages until I learned that I had to walk up to it and actually press X, and you got little areas like these. I'm not going to say the secret areas because I don't think they are, but the areas where you can just make a little bit extra coin, although not in this place. Well, screw you.
Keep yourself together, girl.
Will you leave me alone? That is basically they are on alert status. If they got 3 bars up, it means the eye will go yellow. 2 bars up, they've seen you, but they're not sure if they have actually seen you. 1 is basically they know you're around somewhere, and you have engaged them at some point, or they have seen you. So, continuing on. I would show you a side mission, because there are plenty of side missions in this game, but I did them all yesterday. Or all the ones that I've got. I completed them all yesterday and I didn't get any more. So I'm just gonna have to go through the actual chapter, which is find this guy in Greystone Plaza. So
There's a lot of panicking people in Greystone Plaza. I'm guessing it's too late to get anything from
that's
Jacob.
The Embers
I
will set
am
the
close
road
to
to
East
light!
Oxens, the Baron's architect. If anyone knows a back door into the keep, it will be the man who built it.
right, so yep, this is basically the climbing thing. A little bit of free running in it, not to huge extents, but it's good enough, easily enough to traverse the city. So, like I said before, you're a thief. The entire aim of this game is to be stealthy. You do not get seen. If you are seen, well, you better be very good at fighting, which in this game is incredibly difficult, especially when fighting more than 2 people, more than 1 person even. Fighting 1 person is difficult. I have trouble with 1 person.
For Basso's sake, I hope the keep is built as strong as they say.
Point. A nice little touch that I really like is you come here, he does this, and then you have the option to well, if you're going to go down, you can press A or B or whatever it is, and he'll drop. I'm not going to drop that distance because that'll kill me. But it's just a nice little thing, and I really enjoy it. And you got that, which is the claw, which you get from the start of the game, or rather after the start of the game, from a girl called Erin who dies. And it's just like, yeah, I don't approve of this. I'll take it off you to stop you using it because you rely on it too much. And then you come back into the city a year later and use it a hell of a lot.
Eastwick City House. No one ever called his work subtle.
Very nice.
Seems I'm not the only one making a house call tonight.
Very nice. Right. Yep.
All right, boys. Remember, Eastwick built this place himself. Hidden passages, machinery in the walls, a real house of trade.
Alright.
He's shut himself up in his study, but
Thank you for the,
I don't want him escaping.
Sir, isn't Eastwick the architect of the Baron
okay.
himself?
Thank you for that.
He's not to leave the premises
Oh god.
without the Baron
Right.
escort.
This is going to be more of a stealth thing because I'm going to need to. Oh god, don't do that. While playing these these missions, well, just before I go on, you do get little side objectives, which are, you know, remain undetected. Not as easy as it seems. I get detected quite a lot. Pick 8 pockets. That is quite difficult. 10 kills or knockouts. That's difficult because it's a pain in the ass. And lift all loot items, which is basically just find all the loot, which is also relatively difficult. Oh god. Oh god. Please don't tell me there's a dog around here. Dogs are not cool for me.
After I deliver the architect, I will hunt
Right, is this what I think? Yes. I like these areas because these little things here also serve as save points, which are absolutely brilliant. Oh shit, there is a dog there.
Never suspected Eastwick for a traitor.
Right. So anyway, controls. Back to the controls. A is generally well, no, it's not. X is generally everything that you need
What's
to
happened
do.
to this place?
Weapons. Oh shit! You're far too close to my liking.
Goes to Great Hole.
You piece of shit. Why do you have a dog there? Go away. Right. RT is basically, as you might imagine, shoot. As far as I can tell, there is no zoom. Oh no, there is a zoom in. That's, you can just hit right stick. But yeah, that's that. Right. There's the bow. Okay, apparently, hang on. Yeah, there is a zoom in. You can cancel virtually any shot, and you press B or LT or whatever else you want to put it away.
I should get more sleep.
Inside here because it's nice and dark. The shadows are your friend in this because if you, this game plays a lot like Dishonored. However, shit.
Well, as far as I can
Yeah, it plays a lot like Dishonored, but it's how would you describe it? You're not as powerful as you are in Dishonored. That's even taking out all of the. Oh fuck!
The dog barks for a reason.
Ah shit! Right, I can show you now because I've basically just been seen, which involves me dying because there's a lot of them. Oh! Basically, the combat system takes place well a lot like a lot like Dishonored. In Dishonored it's block. In this it's basically avoid. Ow, ow. RB is your attack, which you use a baton, not a sword, which is interesting, given that the original you could use a sword as well as a baton. But Garrett doesn't like killing, which happens quite a lot. At least with me. So yeah, combat is something you want to avoid because you are a master thief. You are not. You do not have the ability to survive long against anybody because swordsmanship is not what you do. It's what. It's what. It's basically what Corvoy does. Corvo being, you know, dishonored. But yeah, that's that. Shit, I'm in a bad position here.
Who else could be to blame for this attack?
You can knock people out from behind, which is known as a takedown. However, that involves actually getting behind them. And if they get seen, well, everybody else is instantly on alert, and that's not really something that you want, is it?
After I deliver the architect, I
What does
will
that
hunt
do?
down the-
Get out of it, you piece of shit.
Why'd the fountain stop? Ah, our man's not going to swim out of it.
Okay, so that's the fountain. That's very helpful. But what exactly does that mean for me? I wonder. Probably not, but nope. There are some objects that you can't climb for some reason. I don't know why, but you just can't. Fucking dog.
Stay alert. Just stay alert.
Yeah, but there are three modes of hiding. Well, not hiding, but there are three styles of. You piece of shit.
I need a drink.
There are three styles of shadows. There is plain as day, which is that. Well, I shouldn't really do this, but which is that, which you can see by the bottom left. There's that, which is easily, like no one can see you really easily. And then trying to find the balance is that, which is dark but light, white outline. That's basically you can be seen, but probably only at close range. Fuck off. How the hell do I do this? Right. So, damn it! Not what I
The
want.
yard is secure for now, but the architect is a clever man.
Son of a bitch! How did you see me? All right, I'm in the light. All right, okay, so I'm dead. I did. Oh, what? Bollocks. RB should baton. Probably told you this, but yeah, it's really easy to die. You just basically you fight them one at a time, which is impossible when they're all on you, and you dodge, attack, and repeat, usual stuff. I think I've basically told you everything about the controls now. Focus, I haven't told you focus. Focus is basically this. It allows you to, it highlights objects, highlights areas to hide. Just, it's basically your way of seeing the world. Hello there, I see that. Right, what I need is for you to turn away so I can just do this. Suck it.
Getting late.
But yeah, visuals. I like the visuals. I like the visuals a lot. If I'm honest.
Ah, our man's not going to swim out of it.
You can fuck off, dog. That was the claw. That's really all it's used for. Climbing yourself up a little bit higher in areas where you just can't reach.
Eastwick's locked himself up in his own study. Huh.
Usually you can approach an area that any way you want, or majority of the way. There will be several entrances.
It's absurd, Tilly.
But that's
the
that.
Baron's men come to hood and cuff Theodore as if he was a common thief.
I'm sure it's a misunderstanding.
Right.
They have their orders. That's what
I
they
just so you
said.
know,
Orders,
I
man.
probably could go for a
Told them
takedown here,
orders
but
won't
it
get
would
him out
result
of
in my
his study.
failure because
he
I'm
has
a
been
master.
up there for some time now. 3 nights, 4. Even as we make to leave this squalid city, his work remains his true love. A
Go
wife
away.
is but an afterthought.
Right. Majority of the time, you can nick anything or most things.
Perhaps you could speak with the master.
Oh, Theodore stopped listening to me a long
Skills.
time ago.
Stealing
Besides,
right off the
I'll do
person.
nothing to aid the Baron's brutes. Once I would demean myself leading to that locked door.
Sweet.
Time.
Then you got these, which are basically pitlock. What I need to do here is make sure all you really do for these is turn the left stick when you get the lock, which it'll show blue.
Yes, my lady.
You press RT, and it will lock it. With this person here, or with people in here,
Foolish arrangement has undone
I
your
need
husband.
to not
My lady.
miss.
Theodore cares
Otherwise,
too much
it's
for how people
probably going
think
to
of
be
him.
dead.
I
They're
told him
probably
his
going to die again.
reputation would be
Visuals
measured
are
by
really
his
good.
words,
I
not his
really
conduct. Of course, you
really
ignored me.
enjoy the visuals.
Well, now he can
I think
muse on
everything
in his
works
study
really
while
well.
we are made refugees
The
out
aesthetic
here.
of it
Dear,
is
what if he
really
doesn't
good,
appear, my lady? We will go on to
especially for a
Blythe.
city that
Regardless,
is meant to be
Theodore can rejoin
under
us
the
when
plague, or it's under
able.
something called the Bloom. Still haven't
I've
figured out
never
what that
been
is.
outside the city. It will be a grand adventure for us all. We'll make a new life. Please, don't mention the city again. I've had enough of it to haunt me a lifetime.
Right, I need to leave, so let's... Goodbye. No, that's peak. I don't want that. Stealing stuff. Stealing stuff is heavily advised. Like, try and steal everything you can, provided it doesn't put your life in a huge amount of danger. Because stealing is how you make your money. Oh god. The one problem I have with the stealing that goes on in this is the fact that you steal it and you instantly get gold for it. I think it would be better if you could pawn it off. You kept all those items and they were just things that you could pawn off. Right. A nice little feature here. Get rid of the lights. Because you're a thief, you work in the darkness. Is this what I think it is?
So
Yes, it is.
tired these days.
No, stay in the dark. There's not really much else to say about the visuals. I mean, the environments are amazing. Like, personal opinion. But I think the environments are, like, really good. The aesthetic of it, it really fits. It easily makes it one of the best games I've played in the last year. Like, everything combined in this. Also helps I'm a really big fan of stealth games. What else is there? The only other thing really I can talk about now is the sound effects.
I hope
Well,
the
not
men in
sound
the
effects,
keep
but
are
the-
able to get out of there.
the
Theodore
sounds.
Eastwick, servant of the Lion,
God.
by order of the Baron himself, Elias Northcrest, you are to present yourself to his watch.
No sense waiting out here with the gate crashers. Getting
Master
into the
Eastwick,
study needs a
it'll
lighter
go
touch.
easier on you if you come willingly.
Boom. That was a nice little takedown. And to make sure that no one finds him, I'll just do that. Interesting. Right. So, sounds... Oddly enough, the sounds in this are... I wouldn't say what let it down, but they're not the best. By any stretch of the imagination. Shit, I got this prick here. I was just gonna have to wait here until he comes. The voices are generally quite good. I mean, they're not the best I've ever heard, but they fit the aesthetic of the game. I mean, the game is Obviously,
What
we haven't
happened
got
to the
guns,
soup sellers?
but we do have crossbows, and I'm going to show you something new. Well, you can steal right off there, these people. But yeah. Son of a bitch, I was about to walk right into you.
What could that be?
Do not like this.
If someone's there, show yourself!
We're gonna have to do this because, quite frankly, I'm not willing to do shit like this. I'm not willing to get caught because I've already been caught like twice on camera. I don't want to do it anymore. Stupid bird! You blew my cover. Drop you there. Then we're sorted. So, birds, dogs, all that does sound warnings.
Didn't ask for a revolution. I'd made a fine life. Now what'll I do?
So, there's someone around here.
Master Eastwick has the right idea. I should lock myself in the bloody cellar.
Yeah. Picking up food here. Focus. I've been over focus.
Those black tops can't help carry some of this shit.
I actually think that I've covered everything. Yeah, I think everything has in fact been covered.
I'm going to miss Tilly. She's a corker.
Sound effects. Sound effects are generally pretty good. Oh god! You piece of shit coming up the stairs. No.
Maybe I'll sleep tonight.
There we go. But yeah, I've covered everything. Well, no I haven't. There are little things like this, glass, water. They make the game really tactical and really entertaining for you because you then have to think about everything that you do. For instance, walking through water is a bad idea, but you can sneak through it and you just have to move slowly. Sorry. And you will was that a Coke bottle? You will be able to sneak through it, but it will be
So tired these days.
I don't care. It will be, well, it'll be less loud than it would normally be.
My neck aches.
Hello there, you. Sticky fingers. That goes the light. Right. I think it's safe to say that I have covered everything here. So, honestly, I don't think there's anything else left for me to say. Ooh, interesting. And I'm going to show you this. This is basically inventory. As you can see, really nice and simple. You on the gamepad at least, you hold the D-pad up, and you use the right stick to choose your item. So really nice and simple. Nothing complicated. Nothing over the top. Just really nice and simple. Turn off these lights. Fucking bird! Which means I have to move slowly. Yeah, birds are not my friend. Ooh, a letter. Ha! Nice. Apparently it's a rather unhappy marriage. Ooh, what was that? Something happened. I don't know what. However, yeah, I've covered everything. There's literally nothing left for me to cover. That's basically the end of the video. Didn't think I'd get through it like this. Okay. Yeah, so I've been Dragonstorm. Thank you for watching.
After I deliver the
And it's been a real pleasure doing this for you again. Au revoir.